Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dre Sean, and I'm back with your favorite hat, and I'm gonna answer the question today: what's the difference between an SEO and a PPC specialist, and which job you should go into? So obviously, the difference between an SEO and a PPC specialist is that one focuses on organic search and one focuses on paid search. And the difference between those is that with paid search, you're doing things like, basically creating ads on Google to show to people when they type for a product on Google so that they can make a purchase. Whereas with SEO, you're optimizing your website in order to be rank so that your title tags and stuff like that can be displayed on the first page of the SERP. And the thing is that they're very similar but very different at the same time. So in my experience, SEOs are usually more technical because we have to deal with more like technical things. And SEO in itself is really technical in general. There's a lot of algorithms that you have to know. There's a lot of factors for user experience you have to know. There's a lot of on-page things you need to know. There's a lot of off-page things you need to know. There's a lot of best practices and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into the logistics, but there's a lot. And then for PPC specialists, it's also very technical. There's a lot of account health strategies you need to know to analyze the account health. You kind of have to be design savvy. Like, it's a lot of things that go into it. It's kind of math intensive. What's going to be better for you is really going to be whatever you enjoy. If you're asking me what's going to be better as an overall channel, there's no such thing as a better channel. They all work together to achieve a similar result, which is to drive in traffic and conversions. And at the end of the day, it's going to be what's best for that business that you're working for, or that you're working at. As far as like salary and what's going to pay you the most, the thing is that first of all, as far as the demand, PPC is way higher in demand than SEO. It's a trend that I've seen since I started. If you look at like digital marketing specialist roles, you'll notice that most digital marketing specialist roles, their description really entails something that PPC specialists do, and that's what most companies seem to be looking for. It just looks like a trend to me. SEO is, it's harder to find an SEO position. But the thing is that with PPC, because it's so, since there's such a high demand and since there's so many job openings and stuff like that, and SEO is so rare, I found that because SEO is so rare, it's easier to get a much higher salary as an SEO specialist than it is to get a higher salary as a PPC specialist. Like a PPC specialist, you'll definitely get a high salary, but it can only be but so much because it's also based off of the industry and what the industry is paying. Whereas SEO, there's like wide ranges and differences of salaries depending on what company you're working for. And because of that kind of opens up the door for you to sell yourself as this authoritative expert who has generated a lot of results, and you can get way more money because it's rare. Like, it's hard to find good SEOs and it's hard to find good SEO jobs. So since it's more rare, and there's more of it's harder to find, it's going to be way easier to get like a higher paying job in SEO if you really compare like the differences. And then, in terms of what's going to be best for your career, what's going to be the most in demand, it's definitely PPC. That's not even an argument. But what's going to be easier to get into, in my opinion, is SEO, because when you're starting PPC and when you're new to it, you don't have the money to spend to get the experience that you need. You don't have it, right? Like you unless you have the money, it's going to be hard for you to jumpstart your career in marketing by like spending money on ads. You already spend a lot of money on courses and stuff like that. So it's usually much easier to get experience in SEO because all you need is a website, and you can start to practice and really put all the time in and get the grunt work, get all the grunt work. And and don't get me wrong, like, there's alternatives to get PPC experience. Like, you can volunteer at a different company. There's a lot of volunteer jobs on LinkedIn, but the thing is that do you really want to work for someone for free, or you could be working for yourself. You could be investing all your time in a blog and trying to make money off of it. And while practicing and trying to make money off of it, you could actually be making progress and making money off of it. And then think of it like this: you scale your own blog, you know, you're going to be able to make a full-time income. I would much rather, me personally, I would much rather focus on something like that as opposed to just going and spending money and not knowing if I'm really going to generate results. Because as a beginner, you don't know if you're going to generate results. It's hard to generate results as a beginner because you don't know what you're doing. So like salary and stuff like that, you know, like I said, as far as in demand, you know, what's more in demand is definitely going to be more PPC. But as far as the salary and stuff, what you're going to be able to get a higher salary in is SEO. And then on top of that, like if you ever plan to go in a career as a freelancer, SEO is way better for freelancing. You can charge significantly more for your freelance services because there's a lot more things that you have to do. It's not just SEO. Like honestly, I don't really consider myself an SEO at this point. I'm just like an inbound marketer. So I use multiple strategies to get people leads. And the thing is that most of my strategies are organic, but I'm using multiple channels. And that's how you should look at it too. Like you shouldn't look at what's better than the other. You should look at what's gonna work for that business. Like whatever's gonna work for that business is your job to implement. As like digital marketing, in my opinion, isn't like one of those skills where you need to niche down. A lot of people say niche down into one thing, but in my opinion, this field is ever growing. It's constantly changing. There's so much stuff that you need to learn to really deliver the quality of results that you want to deliver. And because it's constantly changing, if you double down on just one thing, you can potentially get worse and you can potentially get outdated, right? Like you can get outdated, like that can happen because this field constantly changes. One day they might not need an SEO specialist. They might need a freaking person who knows how to do video and content marketing. Like that's where everything is going. So, you know, for all the people asking this question, I do want to take that out of your mind. Like I want to take that thought process out of your mind, like what's better. And I want you to really focus on becoming an inbound marketer who can generate leads from multiple channels and, you know, learn CRO, learn all this stuff and practice in your own time. With that being said, guys, I also want to inform you that I am going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon. And it's basically going to be like a job kit, or I don't know what to call it, but like a job kit to help you jumpstart your career in digital marketing. It's going to be 100% free, so stay on the lookout for that. And if you guys have any more suggestions, videos, or anything else that you want to know, definitely leave it in the comments below, and I'll definitely answer you. So with that being said, man, please take care. Please have a great day. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm running late for work, which is because of traffic. So with that being said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on that bell notification if you're new to the channel, and also leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what's something that you want to see in the future, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks. Peace.